My experience with music started at a young age. I started playing the piano at the age of 5, and my mother is a music teacher. She's also an organist and a pianist, and she's been the inspiration for a lot of things, but especially music. Music means a lot to me. My whole life revolves around music, and especially Christian music, music that is used to worship and glorify God. This last April, I was trying to learn to play golf. I hit the ground with the golf club and I started to experience pain in my left hand, particularly around this thumb region. And the pain got worse and I couldn't play the piano. It hurt really bad to play. I thought it would get better and it didn't get better. So finally, after about 3 or 4 months, I finally went and got it x-rayed. And I had a fracture in my metacarpal region. So I also had lived in Lexington for a long time, and my best friend ran an orthopedic clinic there. So she said, "LouAnn, come up here. This orthopedic specialist that I work with, he's excellent. Come up here, he'll take good care of your hand." So I went up there to see him, and he said, "My dear," he says, "your hand's in bad shape. You have a lot of arthritis." So he said, "We're going to have to do a bone transplant." And my heart just sank. And I thought, wow, I'm going to be in a cast for about 6 weeks, and then I'm going to have to do intensive rehab with my hand. So I came back to church, and Pastor Alex, he talked to me. He says, "What's going on with your hand?" And I told him. And he says, "How about we have an anointing for you?" He says, "Do you believe in that?" And I said, "Yeah, I do." He says, "Can we do that for you?" And I said, "Yeah, I would really like that." So in October, so this happened in April, this has gone on until October, he brought anointing, an oil, and he said, "Let's go outside and have the elders have an anointing for you." They all got around and they prayed for me and had an anointing. And while they were doing that, I prayed and I said, "You know, God, I really want to continue glorifying you, and if this is what you want," I said, "please heal my hand." I went home, and that week I got COVID. So I laid in bed and I had my hand still in the splint. And after about a week, I took it off and I looked at my hand and I didn't have that huge bump in my hand. And I said to my husband, "Bob, I'm healed." I got up from the bed and I still felt bad, but I came over to the piano and I played and I did my octaves. I didn't have any pain. I picked up my cello over here and I started to play, and I got down on my knees and I thanked God for healing my hand. I get really choked up talking about it. God cares about all of us. And it's just very personal and very touching to me that he would take the time to look down and do something so simple for me, that I'm just going to glorify him in any way I can.